Okay, so watching this video, I just wanted to share a little bit of it. It's from the channel Redacted. Subscribe to them if you haven't. It's an alternative journalist channel. If I talk about this stuff, YouTube goes crazy and shadow bans me. Probably already shadow banned me and removes videos. They've removed a couple of my videos already. And I was just talking about what was on the news. So hopefully I don't get banned for this, but I wanted to share this because I know a lot of you guys do not see this.
Tells at least annually since 2002 through a drug industry funded nonprofit, an ethical quandary a Milwaukee Journal Sentinel reporter shone the light on in 2013. The meetings led to the development of enriched enrollment, an aptly named practice that allowed drug companies to weed out people from their studies who didn't respond well to their drugs, therefore tipping the balance towards FDA approval of new drugs and away from science. So in this situation, she's talking about how they were able to take people out of the studies that didn't respond well to the drugs and therefore tip the balance. In this case, it's different.
So this way they can just say, oh, it's got 90% efficacy or whatever, and they can put that in the news.
Right? They're using these tests and they're manipulating the test away because they're really not looking at actually human trials in this, are they? They're using fake data.
It's fake data, but also
Now, this lady right here, she's a independent journalist, which we need more of, actually. We need more of these people.
we know in the clinical trials, they did remove people from the trials. I've also looked at the Pfizer clinical trials, and I've written extensively on this for Trial Site News. I found anomalies, errors. Just really shocking what I found. I've also interviewed Brooke Jackson, the whistleblower, and I found a third death in the clinical trial that was part of the pivotal. It was before the cutoff date that the New England Journal of Medicine. It was supposed to go in that pivotal trial, but it was missing. They said there were only 2 deaths. I found a third. That's an increase of 50%. And I have written to, as a writer, response to the regulators and of BioNTech, Pfizer. Sort of no response there. But we know that there's a lot of fraudulent activity has gone on because we're seeing the evidence.
Have any lawmakers come forward to say, thank you for this, we're going to look more?
I'm going to say no. Big Pharma has their hands in every cookie jar, especially politics and Hollywood.
More deeply into this, or has there been radio silence?
Just now some people are reaching out to me, but yeah, it's been pretty much radio silence. It's obviously alternative media like yourself who wanted to interview me on this, but mainstream media, as we know, will not report.
So they continue. Now, where are we sitting with these booster shots? These are in this lineup. We heard Australia. We reported yesterday on the show is pushing for a 5th dose now in Australia. So are we led to believe then that the same batch of booster shots that exist, where they're continuing to push people to go and get these booster shots and updates, and even trying to push now for an annualized version of this shot, we can expect the sort of same results here? Are we talking about the same batch of data, the same falsified documents that led to these now annualized shots and extended boosters program?
Yes, I believe that the regulators have no idea about the quality of these vaccines. They are going on what Pfizer and BioNTech are saying on their data. But we know the data has been compromised. The data has been, obviously my report shows has been.
This kind of stuff upsets me so much. I'm going to put the link to the full video in the comments, and I'm going to pin it. Watch the whole video. Subscribe to their channel. They have a great channel. It's Alternative News. If you haven't, well, this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off. I'm not telling you how to live your life or what to do, but they're educate yourself, because there's some people who do want to tell you what to do, and they don't care about you.